Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth. We're finally getting to the Joker. So the Joker concept by Bermejo. I've been saying Joker damned, but until I seen this box, I really feel like this is going to be exciting, because if you take a look right here on the box, you see that the same font for the Joker is the same font for our book Joker. Now I laid out all these books that are all Brian Azzarello and Bermejo. And this is where these designs came from. If you watched my other video about Batman Damned, he came from these books down here. There's only 3, but these are all the variant covers. And we do have the one that showed Batman's wiener. And then the other ones, Batman, Noel, and Joker are older, but the better of the books, I think. I think Joker, then Batman Noel, and then Batman Damned. So I'm really excited to get into this statue. I've had this statue sitting around for about a month and some time now. Karen and I and my family went down to Florida, and the minute we left, this was back on like December 5th, literally I had Lord Draken's statue show up, I had the Joker boxes show up, I had the Bane boxes show up. They all showed up the week we were gone, and then I've been backed up on orders and everything else, so we're just getting to it all now. Now, I do want to say, Bermejo's art has really left a long-lasting impression on me. He's become really popular as of late because of the Damned book and the hype of the internet and everything, because these other books came out well before. One thing I do want to show you is I want to show you why this character is so awesome, this design of him, the story of him, and everything. Go ahead, let's take a dive right into the book. Joker from 2008 is personally one of my favorite books. It's that one book that I tell all my friends that they gotta read if they have never read a comic book. It is not what you expect. It's so unique and so dark that I think it could have a hard time being released in today's PC culture. The only reason I say this is you make it 30 pages into Batman Damned and you see the outline of Bruce's penis, and that caused the world to temporarily lose its mind, causing the book to immediately sell out with issues on eBay for about $80 a pop. I'm extremely happy I got covers both A and B the day of the release. It was impossible to find afterwards. The thing is Batman Damned was marketed as Batman but for HBO. Basically, Batman for adults. They were going to take Batman Damned in a newer, darker way than their previous works. Once Bruce's dick made its rounds on the internet and eventually ended up on Twitter, this caused DC to get cold feet and to censor out the penis in future reprints of the book, and also to change certain story elements in the upcoming book 2 and 3. We know this because we can see on Bermejo's posts, he talks about it. He has this post of Etrigan saying that J-Blood I Am, Etrigan, one of my favorite characters in general, but absolutely loving our rendition. Rest easy. Damned Book 2 is at the printers. Yeah, stuff had to be changed, but Brian and I worked our asses off to make the changes something even better. Here, you can see another post with Bermejo displaying Book 2 saying, "Sorry to disappoint some sites out there, but no penises were harmed or removed from this issue." That brings us back to the Joker. This graphic novel is 126 pages of pure madness. The story is told through a character named Johnny Frost. Johnny Frost is a nobody. He wants to make a name for himself, and he volunteers to pick up the Joker from Arkham Asylum where he's being released. He quickly tries to befriend the Joker and get in with his good graces, and starts to realize he bit off way more than he can chew. The Joker is completely out of his mind in this book, and it is amazing. We watch the Joker drink, pop pills, snort coke, kill at random, kill a lot all the time, and just literally fly off the handle at a moment's notice, even to Johnny himself. This book not only has an amazing Joker story, but it has an amazing rogue gallery to go along with it. We get Killer Croc, who's a big black dude with a skin condition. We get Harley Quinn, obviously the Joker's lover, and she looks a little bit like a crackhead during the book. We get the Penguin. He's a short little fat guy in a white suit. We get Edward Nygma, the Riddler, who needs this cane. And we get Two-Face. Joker and Two-Face are battling for Gotham. And it comes down to a point where we get this incredible scene where Joker jammed all kinds of glass in his fingers and slit Two-Face's wrist. From here, Two-Face knows Joker means business, and he knows that Joker's going to kill one of them, so he calls the Batman. Batman is only in a couple pages of this 126-page book, and it is awesome when he is. But with all that being said, let's go ahead, let's get into this Joker statue because I gotta see him open. Alright, so in our first box right here, you can see we got our body. This nice leather coat. This is a lot of polystone. This is a huge chunk. He's got some really detailed boots in here. We're going to see right down here. We got our head sculpts, and that's the one everybody has been raving about. The one that kind of sold the piece to me. Look at that blood just leaking down his chin. It's a very cool sculpt. Really digging that. Really like that. We got our normal sculpt. We will take time to put all these on here. We got our skeleton sculpt from the end of Damned. And we got our open mouth sculpt. Very nice. On top of that, we're going to have a couple hands here. An empty hand. I really dig his design for the Joker. I really do. We got one holding a gun. So these are a right and a left hand. And then these will be our alternatives. Got another right hand with a knife. It's more of a Joker feel to it. And another one where he will hold something, I assume. I don't know. We have our instructions. Take a look at those real quick. You can see where we're gonna put him in. We're gonna put this little chain that hangs over on the base. Oh, it's to chain up Batman. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, that hand is to hold his cards. So we have the DX version. So we're gonna have all these extra DX pieces. We're going to have a little basis for the heads. We're going to have everything for him. So let's go ahead. Let's get the base out and we'll rock this out. So it keeps magneting, keeps attracting to itself. Because this is an actual metal chain. Very cool. That is wickedly cool. Hear that noise it makes? That is ridiculously cool. Let's see down here. We got our other one. But let's go ahead and dive in here and see. It's a good thing his ear's supposed to be chipped because that made my heart drop. Just made me skip a beat there for a second. All right. Oh, what a cool statue. Wow, that is intense. Ah, so cool. Compared to the Damned, I think this is way cooler. I mean, I dig the Joker on the front of the Damned, but this is like the tops. Wow. That is insanely cool. Oh, look at that. We got Nightwing over here. Or it could be Todd. Well, one's definitely Nightwing and one's a Todd. Maybe they're the same, but it's a good, solid. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom. Number 71, a 300 DXS. All right, let's get him up. See all these tiny little details in here. That's where our chains are going to connect. Color coded. Here's our cards. I like that they're already glued together. It's very cool. Let's see what this here is. Up goes to our gun. It's actually a little fabric. It's a stiffened fabric. Really cool. Oh. Whoa, wow. Look at all the texture in his pants. All of his little rips and little gashes. Look at this. Very cool. Extra care taken. Extra care given. Look at those boots. Oh, so cool. So cool. Look at that coat. Just, it's all gross and grimy. It almost looks like it comes with dust and shit all over it. It's gonna come right in. There we go. There is our body on there. Wow. You know, the thing about this is, like the Batman's actually larger. Yeah, he sticks out a little more. This one could actually probably fit on these ones, where the Batman sticks out too far to fit on it. So I'm gonna say that's kind of a design flaw. I think the Joker should have been built more in to the base on the other, but we'll save that for the next video. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. So what we'll do is we'll take this one. It almost feels like a metal knife, but you know it isn't. Put that in there. Put our other hands. Those are all right hands, so I'm assuming we only have one left hand. Very cool. All right, now we'll just start at the bottom and work our way up. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, that's kind of not used to that. Just a flat base going in, you know? The purple around him. This is definitely a sweet Joker. Wow. Very cool. All right, we'll go ahead. I guess it fits in there really well though. So you got no complaints from me. None whatsoever. I'm so wrapped up in the excitement that I forgot to put our chains on, in which it tells you should do this first. But we got our red one's gonna go here. I wonder if it matters which side. Yeah, it does. So this side's the one that fits in there. It's gonna come into the other side. It's gonna reach right over. Two. How cool is that? Look at that. Oh. This one has a little more slack to it than this one. Maybe I did something to it. I don't know. Maybe it has one extra link in the chain. But that is wickedly cool. That is superb. Now what I want to show you is we got these little headstands. They each seem to be the exact same, which would only make sense unless you had, nope, they're different. No, they're the same. They have the same pattern, it's just the paint. They all say the same thing underneath. So these are going to be our 3 headstands for our 3 separate heads. We'll go ahead and pull these out at this time.
I like that one.
He's like extra creepy. How cool is that? Put that one in this one. Got a normal one. So I'm assuming if you did not get DX, you just got the batarang in the eye and the normal one. The skull and the open mouth are both extra. So I'm telling you, the flat system for the keys is kind of throwing me off there, but it's all good. And then this is my personal favorite. Look at that deep cut laceration on his chin. Like, this is a guy who just does not give a fuck. He is, look at how vibrant and red. Oh, that is so gross. I'm not grossed out by it, but it is awesome. It is so cool. So from where we stand, that is everything this statue has to offer. All right, as we change this head, I really want to point out, nice. It's a added resin collar. It's for stability purposes. But check this out. Look at these lacerations on him. That is so cool. He is so gruesome. So what I think we'll do now is we'll put on the normal head. We'll take a look at him with this on. Geez, even that normal head is just awesome. I do gotta say, so the knife and the cards are DX as well. So this would be, let me see here how we'll say it. So the gun, okay, so if you were to get the standard statue, yours would be the gun and this head. That's one of the options. And what we can do, I almost prefer him without this, but jeez. Oh. I don't think it'll fit. Yeah, so you gotta put it on once it's in there. But it's kind of hard because there we go. So that's an option. I do like it, but I almost like it without it. But this is actually a nice callback to the book like you had seen earlier where I talked about where he puts the gun in his mouth. So this is one of your options if you bought the normal one. The knife was a DX, so let's see. The normal would be this head too. Which I think for this head to be a normal head, that's excellent. that's so cool because sometimes they make you go DX to get like your favorite sculpt, and I think it's nice if you just wanted to get the normal one, you got this sculpt with it. Karen seems to really like the skeleton head though, so but that head is just brutal. It's delicious. It's so cool. It's gory. You can see our entrance. I just love this detail though, where the blood's running down his chin. That's my favorite part of this statue right now. This is a Joker for the ages. I've always told Karen too, when I first met Karen, I told her she had to read the Lee Bermejo Joker book, just because I just think he's so evil in that book. Just some strands of hair. He's just so evil and so unpredictable. You feel bad for Johnny Frost. So what we'll do, let's go ahead and try on this skeleton head. I'm scared these are going to fall out of those. It's so weird because every statue you get usually always has a key. You see the difference? Where we got this like clear defined key that sinks in. I know this is what that is, but for it just to be flat like that is kind of just, it's different. It's brutal. It's disgusting and brutal. So what that would be the equivalency to, and I'm not going to do this too much because we'll do it in a different video, but that would basically be our equivalency. Alright, so we're going to remove our pop. Really dig it. I really like it though. It's very, very cool. But I think he looks good without it too. But one thing that we will do, see our cards? They're actually paper, so be careful. Let's see here. He holds them like that. All right, everyone. You see this guy is absolutely incredible. What we'll do is we're going to take him, we'll put him side by side with the damned Batman, give you a nice, comparison. What I'm going to start doing is once a month, because I get asked this a lot, but around once a month I'll make sure we'll do a comparison video. We'll get Batfleck and Batflick up there. And then people want to see the Batflicks, all three of them together up front and center. People want to see these things together, so I'll make an absolute, I'll make a pact where, because I get a lot of suggestions that once a month I'll do a comparison that people are asking for. But his will come next. You all seen the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight statue comparison. Excellent duo. But this guy will come next. You can see we got a lot of Bermejo. We got Joker Bermejo. We got Deadman Bermejo. We got the Damned Bermejo. I also have the Arkham Origins skin of Noel. That's actually the very first primal one I ever got. And to this day, still one of my favorites. It just holds that special place. But let me know which combo you think is the coolest. Let me know if you got him, if you went DX or you went normal. To be honest, I think if you went normal, you didn't miss out on much, but this is one of Karen's favorite heads, so we had to go DX. I absolutely love the value you get for this statue. You get the 3 head stands. That's a very nice way to display these heads, because a lot of things, so I know a lot of people keep the boxes and they leave things in the boxes and that sort of thing. It sucks when you have extra heads and you have nothing to do with them. And I think this is the best solution possible. And they started doing this all the way back with the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn statue, where she came with the heads for it. I mean, we had the Batman Arkham Knight where they made the extra bust to put an extra head, and he came with the extra heads, and the same with the DKR. But this one actually has displayed extra heads. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what your favorite combo is, either the cards, the gun, the knife, or which head to go with which set. I read them all, and I will get around to answering your comment. I'm a little backed up because you guys have been showing me so much love, but I'll be returning it with all those comments back. But let me know what you liked about it. Let me know what's your favorite. If you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the channel so you see all my new videos coming out. We got a lot of cool things coming out. I just got this in the mail today. Look at that. That's Nightwing and Red Hood. Very, very cool. Oh, it's a little broken up here, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be opening it. But we got things like that coming. And one thing I will say is I'm getting this guy ready. He will be wearable. This hasn't been on Instagram, hasn't been anywhere. You just now seen it right here. So this is going to be wearable. You'll be able to get one from me if you want one, but very cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, please share with a friend, but most of all, everyone, keep buying toys.
Ha ha ha!